Hello and welcome back to Lamphere High School's #1 sports show, Shot Clock, the show in which many topics from the world of sports are discussed and our panelists are given 24 seconds to make their point. I'm your host, Remy Monahan. On this episode, we'll be discussing if the Detroit Pistons can actually make the playoffs, who the guys' picks are for the national championship, and we'll also discuss how much money the Detroit Lions should be willing to spend on Ndamukong Suh. This week on the show, we have the sports guru, Dwayne Hogan, the tiny but mighty Genty Marcoux, and the young buck, Noah Suit. We also can't forget about our timekeeper either, Alex Peace. After waiving Josh Smith, the Detroit Pistons have been on a hot streak of 7 wins in a row. If they keep this up, can they potentially make the playoffs? Dwayne, what do you think?
I think they can absolutely make the playoffs. The Pistons right now sit at 12-23. The 8th place team in the East is 15-21. This team is hot. They're on a roll. If you look at the teams they have beaten, they've beaten the San Antonio Spurs, they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they beat the Dallas Mavericks. Those are 3 potential NBA championship finalists. I see the Detroit Pistons making the playoffs and actually making a run. I see good things in them.
What do you think, Noah?
The Pistons have dug their own hole, okay? They sit at 12-23, like Dwayne said. They're young and talented, but inexperienced. And like you said, Remy, earlier, they're just on a hot streak, okay? What happens when they lose? They're gonna have to face some adversity if they lose. I don't care if they're weak. You know,
best player in the world.
2 teams that made the playoffs last year are ahead of the Pistons right now, like Charlotte and Indiana.
Genty, what's your take?
Absolutely. They're finally playing Detroit basketball. The key to the stretch of wins has been Brandon Jennings. He's been playing like an absolute all-star. He's been playing like an all-star
during their hot streak.
And they've been winning. If he keeps this up, Detroit's going to make the playoffs. Not only that, they're going to get out the first round.
They're going to beat the 1 seed? They're going to beat the 1 seed. Oh, my gosh.
All right, for our next topic, we'll be talking about the national championship in college football. It's the Oregon Ducks versus the Ohio State Buckeyes. Who wins and why? Noah, what's your pick?
All right, well, I recently picked Alabama, but obviously they've disappointed me, and the Ohio State Buckeyes have surprised me. But I just can't pick Ohio yet, okay? I'm going to have to go on with the Oregon Ducks, led by the Heisman winner. Led by the Heisman winner, Marcus Mariota. Okay, they gotta
roll.
You know what?
Tide, roll. What happened?
Time. They lost, okay, but the Ducks are gonna win.
All right, Genty, what do you think?
I said this on the last show, and I'll say it again. Oregon Ducks, baby. Marcus Mariota, he'll be the #1 draft pick this year. Plus, he's gonna win a national championship. This guy's great. He has 56 touchdowns. He averages 4 touchdowns a game. He's unstoppable. That defense has gotten way better. It showed against Florida State.
I mean, they have cool uniforms, but
Dwayne, the next 24 seconds are yours.
I'm going to have to agree with Genty on this one. Marcus Mariota, Oregon Ducks.
Agree with me, too.
Okay, you don't even know who you wanted to win. You wanted Alabama to win. I don't know why you didn't pick Ohio State when they beat your Crimson Tide, who was going to roll over the Ducks. So you need to be quiet on that one. 56 touchdowns and a total of 3 interceptions. That's unbelievable. This guy's too good. The offense is too good. Let's go Ducks. National championship, Marcus Mariota.
Now for our final topic, we're going to talk about Ndamukong Suh from the Detroit Lions. It looks like the Detroit Lions may lose him if they're not willing to pay enough money for his contract. Do you believe that they should put him back, and why? Genty, what's your take?
Of course, he is the heart and soul of that line. Yes, he is. He attracts doubles, allowing other players to get in there and sack the quarterback. Why do you think Ziggy and Fairley are having such good seasons? Well, Fairley has been injured,
Genty.
But Ziggy, no, it's because Suh attracts doubles.
D-tackle. Nick Fairley's good.
You can't replace Suh. Who are you going to replace Suh with?
Then you change the defensive scheme. You go to
you can't replace Suh with anybody.
You change the defensive scheme then.
Dwayne, what do you think?
I feel like we let him go. If he's going to demand this much money and be selfish, let him go. We don't need him on the team. This guy, all he does is get in trouble. We don't need Suh. We got Ziggy Ansah and Nick Fairley. Nick Fairley can be good, and Ziggy Ansah, that's my boy. If you watch that game against the Cowboys, he was in on the quarterback almost every single play. Oh, it doesn't matter. Nick Fairley can do the same thing. Nick Fairley can attract double teams because Nick Fairley's a big guy, and I feel like he's going to be a monster next year. Just wait. Ziggy Ansah, Nick Fairley. Watch out.
All right, Noah, make your last point.
Okay, Ndamukong Suh just demands way too much from me, okay? He's an impact player, okay? I agree with you on that. But we've given him everything in Detroit. He should be begging to come back, okay? He gets fines, suspensions. We still take him back. I mean, he almost was suspended for the wild card game. He's not worth the money,
he
okay?
Is worth the
With
money.
Ziggy Ansah, Nick Fairley behind, we can replace Ndamukong Suh.
Thanks, guys. We had lots of great points brought up on the show today, and your insight is always appreciated. Check out all our videos here on the Lamphere TV Productions YouTube page, and also follow us on Twitter at LamphereTV. For everyone here at the Shot Clock Studios, I'm Remy Monahan. Grab life by the horns.